Morning. Happy Monday, January something. Who cares? A quick story. Probably not a quick story. So I was downstairs this morning, early. I woke the girls up, went downstairs, put the dogs outside, and it gives me an opportunity to go over my four printers. I have two regular Saturns, which are 4K resolution. I've got two 8K printers, and the 8K printers are for pieces that I print on an angle. That way you don't get print lines. So if you're printing, say, a stock car on an angle, you don't get print lines on the roof, sort of thing, right? It works really well. So in the two original Saturns, I've got 8 sets of floors for the stock cars. Stock cars are going out today. Got lots of them. And so I got to process those first. And in the 8K printers, two of the 8K printers, I've got 10 N scale bud cars. All CPR, so you got the Bag Dorm, Coach, Diner, Chateau, and Manor. One set of 5 in each. And so what I did is I'm going to process the floors for the stock cars first. So I go to the Saturns and I pull off the lids, and then I go ahead and start putting them in alcohol and clean them up, and then rinse them, and then start the drying process. And I'm like, well, I've been having a lot of problems printing the N scale bud cars because of the fluting on the roof and the sides, and any imperfection when you go to paint it shows. Like it's insane how much it shows. So I open up the lids, and I've got 80s music playing in the background. I work with 80s music, and the moment I open the lid, "Celebrate Good Times, Come On," celebrate good times, come on. And I look at the bud shells, and this is the 5th iteration of printing it. I tried printing vertically originally, and it printed really well. They printed beautifully, but the windows were the wrong shape, and they were a millimeter too long, and a few corrections to make. And then so I made the corrections, and I printed it vertically, but I supported it a little bit different. I was getting print lines all over the place. Okay, well, try printing them at 45 degrees. So resupported all of them at 45 degrees. Try printing them again. Print lines all over the place. And so I did a few more iterations, and I'm looking at the first print that the fluting was perfect. Everything was perfect. Like, what was I doing differently? So when you're printing the bud shells vertically, they're a U channel, because the ends are separate. So they're U channels. If you're looking down at the top, it's a U shape. And if it wasn't so tall, you could basically support the bottom part of the U, and then it would just print off of itself. It wouldn't be any issue, but it's really tall. It's over a 12-hour print. So what I did this time is I put supports like crazy along the back side of the U, so I made it a more bigger U, really big U, and that was the trick. So unfortunately, that means I've got to build and paint a whole bunch of bud cars for myself, and because they're so difficult to print, for various reasons. One is Rapido has already come out with these. 2 is if I sell them, because I print to order, I don't print then order, then receive orders, and they stop printing well, all sorts of stress goes through my body, because if someone pays for something and then it doesn't print well, it's like, oh Jesus, what's the point? So the Celebrate Good Times comes on when I take the lids off. The moment I crack the lid, it's like, I'm looking at them going, they look beautiful. So I'm not counting my eggs yet, but right now they're drying. So they have to dry, crispy dry, before I cure them. And once I cure them, and then I can really scrutinize them. From what I can see, They look fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So just wanted to share that with you. Have yourself a great week. Those who've ordered a stock car, they're going out the door today or tomorrow. Those who are waiting for the double deck, I will be putting a test print in tonight. That takes about 8.5 hours or 10 hours, depending on the settings. And that'll print overnight. And tomorrow, if they look good, I will put them on the website. And then we're looking at the extended height, the 11'2" double deck CPR stock car. And I hope to have that designed this week. And then after that, we'll look at the stock car with the curved roof and the cutouts on the sides. Try to run the gamut of the CPR stock cars. Have a great week, guys. Bye-bye.